Hi, I'm Manu Ledesma. I'm forward, and we are in IMG.
Well, it's great to meet you, Manu. So just to maybe get our fans to be a little more familiar with you as a person and a player, I'll ask you a couple questions here. The first question I'd like to ask, obviously you mentioned that you're a forward, but where on the field particularly are you most comfortable playing?
So I prefer to play on the right wing, left wing, or forward or behind the striker. That's
so like a withdrawn.
Right wing is better for me.
That's your primo position. Okay.
Yes.
So if Alan asks you, that's where you're going to tell him.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So would you say you're more left-footed or right-footed?
Left.
Definitely left. Okay.
Definitely left. Yeah. Not right.
Okay. So you're definitely going to cut in and strike is what I'm hearing. Okay. Well, that's we like that.
In case of emergency, I use the right, but just in case of emergency.
Just in case of emergency. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when you lift it up, you fall down.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So then, thinking back across your whole soccer career, from little to now, what would you say is the most memorable soccer moment that you had?
Oh, good question. Think the bigger one is when I moved to Middlesbrough when I was in England, because it's a little bit, it's a small history behind that happens. So I think it's the most important moment in my,
So going to, what did you say, it was Middlesbrough?
Middlesbrough, yeah.
Yeah, in England. Yeah, so obviously just for our listeners here who are listening, they can hear you have an accent.
Yes.
Right? You're obviously not American.
I'm from Argentina.
Yeah. I was going to say, so let's tell them where you're from. You're from Argentina. Excellent.
I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires, Quilmes especially.
Perfect. And then you played obviously outside the United States as well, which you just mentioned. Did you play anywhere else besides?
Yes, I play in Italy, England, and Greece.
So a good bit of international experience.
Yes.
So, yeah, sounds like fun. We'll talk about maybe your impressions of Cincinnati a little bit later compared to those places. But let's see. Besides soccer, obviously we know you like soccer or football. Let's stick with football. Maybe that's easier for you to think. But besides football, what other passions do you have? What do you like to do when you're not on the pitch?
I love fishing.
Okay.
I love fishing. Yeah, when I am on holidays, when I go back to Argentina, I always go to fishing with my best friends.
Right. So is that a riverbank or out on a boat or?
It's a lake.
Lake?
Yeah. We go to lake and then fishing.
Perfect. And then obviously I ask a lot of the American players if they follow teams outside the United States. You obviously probably do. I don't know if you follow anybody from Argentina. Do you have a team from back home or anybody that you follow?
I'm Boca Juniors fans.
Boca Juniors, so. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So, excellent. All right. So let's talk a little bit about your teammates. I mean, you've been now with the club for about 3 weeks.
Yes.
You've got to meet some of these players. Has anybody stood out to you, just impressed you, not necessarily technically, but just in any way just sort of caught your eye or you noticed them a little bit as being somebody interesting?
We have a lot of players interesting here.
Yeah.
But for me, the most who impressed me a lot is Corbin.
Corbin Bum?
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good inside in the game and then outside. He's a good person in the change room. We're talking a lot, and here we always together, and then we do some fun moments. So he's one of the closest to me.
Okay, that's good to hear. And then obviously we know everybody works hard, and you guys are really focused on developing as a team. But there's also those light moments where there's some comedy injected into the situation. So who has stood out to you as maybe some of the jokers within the team?
I think it's me.
I've heard that actually.
I think it's me.
Yeah.
But because I'm happy every single moment, so
yeah.
I try to.
I've actually been asked. I've been told that asking about firework to do the firework. So and you're supposed to do it on camera, right?
No, I can't do it here, but we celebrate like this. My first goal, I try to celebrate with the fireworks.
Okay.
And then everybody know
what
we're talking about.
All right. So there you go, guys. When Manu scores his first goal, we're going to find out what this firework thing is that we were told to ask about. All right. So it's secret till then, apparently. Okay, excellent. And then leadership, right? So obviously somebody's going to wear the captain's armband, and that's an honor in itself. But there will be more than one leader within this team. So has there been anybody who stood out to you as just somebody who through the way they act, the things they do, is just a natural leader, somebody that people turn to and listen to?
So for me, we don't have a leader. We have a lot of players with experience, and then we always listen each other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone have something to say, and then everybody learning. So we don't have a leader. So I think maybe Deco
Mm-hmm.
or Corbin.
Okay.
Yeah, but I play also with Justin Hoyte,
Yeah.
and then I listen to him a lot as well. So we don't have just a leader.
Exactly.
We
No,
are a
and,
team.
and I think typically for a team that works well, there'll be more than one voice like that. There
Yes.
isn't going to be that one guy because he can't possibly, help everybody, right? So you need everybody to step
Yeah,
up
we
at
need
some level.
we help each other. So
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about Cincinnati a little bit. Obviously, you've been around the world a bit. You're from Argentina. You've been to Italy, England, et cetera, Greece.
Yes.
Had you ever been to Cincinnati before?
no,
Okay.
it's my first time.
First time. Did you have any sort of thoughts about what Cincinnati might look like or what it might be like? Anything that maybe when you got here you were surprised by?
Oh, I go with I remember I go with Jeff. He showed me the city, and
Yeah.
then I surprised because it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful downtown. I like downtown.
Yep.
And then I think I've been there 1 or 2 times, but it's a beautiful, it's amazing city. So we feel, because I stay with my family here, we feel really good here. So I'm happy for this.
Good.
I'm really happy.
And then have you been, you said you've gotten out a little bit, but have you been able to try any restaurants or gotten any shops or anything that you liked?
I'm already go to Che.
Shea,
It's-
the Argentina
Che,
restaurant?
yeah,
Yeah,
Argentina, and then that's it, I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. But so me and my wife and my family want to go to. It's the one with the steak. I always forgot the name. It's the best steak.
Okay, so if it's just steak, there's a lot of them. There's the Precinct.
It's one on the corner in
the
downtown.
Precinct. Oh no, downtown. Prime 47.
No,
Oh no, Buena Braza.
no.
No. Okay. I don't know. We have a lot of steakhouses. We're
Yeah,
good at steak.
It's one on the corner. I forgot always the name, but Jeff told me this is the best steak in Cincinnati. So
I'll have to ask Jeff
I have
sometime.
to go to try.
Yeah.
Because I'm Argentinian, you know.
Yeah.
The steak is.
Excellent. So it doesn't sound like you've probably had Skyline chili yet, but we're pretty about our
No.
chili here. So,
No.
all right.
Everybody told me that.
Yeah.
But I didn't try.
Haven't tried it. Well, we got to put it on your list.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on the list.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
perfect.
understand. Right now, it's probably not the right thing.
Okay.
But maybe on an off weekend or something. you know.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Perfect.
I'm available to try.
Try anything, right?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Well, it's good
free.
talking to you, Manu. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Me
And
too.
looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow against New England Revolution.
Yeah, tomorrow we have a first game, big game, and
Yep.
then it's a big opportunity for everyone to show what we have to do in this year.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.